Hey guys, welcome back. Um, so I was feeling kind of bad about when I recorded that box video. I didn't really try the candy that much, so I thought, well, I can eat it here. This is the Wonder Bar. I already opened it and ate a little bit of it. It's really good. So I'll eat this while we watch the cutscene, I guess. I'll try to keep my mouth sounds off the mic, because I know that can be gross. Okay, let's watch the cutscene. Maybe it's not much of a cutscene.
Let's get inside!
They scared us.
I know. How you guys doing?
We're good. Thanks.
Yeah. Can I talk to you for a minute?
You want to get those saddles off?
No, it's all right. We'll just ride out the storm and we'll get out of here.
Oh, got any brushes or a towel or anything?
We were nothing but lucky.
You have no idea.
How'd y'all get electricity in here?
Where the fuck have you been?
There are solar panels on the roof.
And who are these people?
How long y'all been here? Since yesterday.
Yesterday.
Yep.
What are y'all doing out this way?
Just passing through. You two live nearby?
We do. A few hours down the hill. Y'all should come back with us, restock before we head out.
Appreciate it. I'm Mel, by the way.
Tommy, this is my brother.
Joe. Y'all act like you heard of us or something.
Because they have.
Nora? All clear?
He's out. Put him against the wall.
Tommy! Get off me! Get off me!
Puta madre.
Joel Miller.
Who are you?
Guess.
Why don't you say whatever speech you got rehearsed? Get this over with.
Tourniquet his leg. Do it.
Don't you fucking move.
God! Damn it!
Clear out. You stupid old man. You don't get to rush this.
Ooh. We have to save him. Jammer. I do remember thinking when I first saw that cutscene, like, they are a little bit relaxed for. I mean, they don't. Joel should be a little bit more weary of just being around people he doesn't know, right? He seemed a little bit too comfortable to just go with her.
Tommy!
After everything that happened in the first game, you'd think he'd be a little bit more cautious about just being around people he doesn't know. I guess maybe living in Jackson for 4 years, he's like gotten a little bit relaxed. I think you learn, like, in the course of the next couple hours, like, oh, they have been getting a little bit relaxed. Nobody's really died in Jackson. I think he said, like, oh, one kid went missing or something. And there's no guards outside.
Tommy!
Full. Distant screams.
Where is that coming from?
I don't know. Joe's getting... Oh, God. Can you hear that? That was a coffee. Ugh. Joe's getting beaten to death with a golf club, and I'm like, ooh, did I get some ammo? What's here?
Joel.
I'll get there when I get there. Okay, Ellie, let's play it cool. Home sweet home.
Get her down! Get off me! Get her hands! Get the fuck off me!
You got her! Look, you got her! Okay?
You're gonna fucking die!
What's going on?
Let him go!
Who is that?
Let him
She
go!
snuck in.
Why aren't you posted up outside?
We didn't think anyone was gonna show up.
What the hell did you expect? We gotta get out of here before the whole town's on top of us. You're done.
You want what I want, right?
End it. Now.
Joel, get up. Joel, fucking get up. Please stop. Please don't do this. Joel, please get up. No! Fucking kill you.
Joel, you freaking died. So that's the big spoiler.
Ellie. I'm sorry. Jesse! They're down here!
to say about that. There was a lot in that cutscene that I didn't really, seeing it a second time, it made me appreciate it a little bit more. The first time I saw it, I was like, yeah, well, you're just in shock, so you don't really think too much about anything else that's happening. But it was interesting how you couldn't hear, there was like an altercation between the people after Joel dies. Like, one of the guys wants to kill Ellie, but one of the guys is like, no, don't do it. But you can't hear what they're saying.
Hey.
Hey.
Could I sit down, please?
Yeah.
One of the two characters in the game freaking died. This is so crazy.
Maria wants to make sure you're eating.
She can't stop us.
To have the guys that we would need to do this smart, we'd be leaving Jackson vulnerable.
So they just get to get away with this?
Nobody wants that.
Yeah, but that's what's happening.
What if we get hit by hunters again?
Is this you talking or is this her?
That's a valid point.
If it were you or me, Joel would be halfway to Seattle already.
No, he wouldn't.
He absolutely fucking would be.
Well, we don't even know for certain that they're from Seattle.
Washington Liberation Front. That's what you said was on those patches.
What if they stole those jackets?
That's...
What the WLF move?
What are you doing? You know what? I'm leaving tomorrow. And if you want to come with me, great.
You have no idea what you're walking into. You don't know how large that group is, how armed.
I don't care. You can't talk me out of this.
Give me a day to talk to Maria. Okay? There's gotta be some folks you can spare.
And if she won't budge?
Well, I'll figure something out. One day. Please.
Fine.
Okay. Okay.
stop at his house before we leave. Just have to pick something up.
Okay, oh, I forgot about this. I don't know. I guess you just walk to his house. So after this, there is that part that I was mentioning before, where like you're in Seattle and you're just walking around and stuff. So I can talk more about what I think about Joel dying. And then maybe I can also talk about maybe some of my other notes, but I haven't finished the game yet, so my thoughts about it aren't really complete. I've been going back and forth about whether I think it's a good idea. It's obviously shocking because if you really think about it, it's really pretty unexpected for anybody. I don't know. I mean, you think about characters dying in movies and TV shows, and it never really happens at the beginning. It's I don't know. It's hard to even compare it to anything. I don't know if I've ever seen. I guess you would compare it to a movie. So The Last of Us 1 is like a movie. Last of Us 2 is like a movie. So imagine, I don't know. Imagine in like Empire Strikes Back, Obi-Wan lives in the first movie, and then at the beginning of the second movie he dies. But Joel isn't even more. It's like if Luke dies at the beginning of the second movie. You're like, what? And now the movie's just about Leia. I don't know. It's hard to compare it to anything because the first game is about Joel and Ellie. So it's hard. I guess I'm talking about my notes, and I shouldn't do that until maybe tomorrow. But yeah, I wanted to put some thoughts in this episode, just as it happened in this episode. My immediate reaction was, it's a good thing. I think it's a good idea. And it makes sense. The more I've been playing, the more I've been thinking, well, they're stringing me along a little bit. And there has to be, I'm 10 hours in, and I'm like, there's got to be something. I don't want to spoil anything, but like, I mean, I think that's the one big spoiler I can spoil so far. I can't really spoil anything else. And it's nice that nobody really watches me, so I think if I had like a couple hundred views per episode, there might be one jerk in the comments who's like, did you get to the part where Joel dies? And then I would see it and be like, no. Okay. But yeah, what did you think about it? Did you like it? Actually, don't talk about it too much because I want to finish the game first. Or you can. I'll probably actually be finished with the game by the time this episode airs, like a week and a half from now. So what do you think? Do you like the game? Did you like the ending? I guess don't talk about the ending. Don't spoil anything in the future. But right now I'm at the point where I like the game and I like the story. I like a lot about it. But the second half of the game has to bring a little bit more than from this point to where I'm at right now is bringing. But it could tie everything together at the end. And I think there's a good chance that'll happen, so I'm not. But when I saw this, I'm like, I think that's a good idea, and I'll talk about why tomorrow. All right, we're talking way too much. All right, see you tomorrow. Bye.